Welcome, welcome to Words of Wisdom and Guidance, your July predictions. Pick a pile. So which pile would you like to choose? Pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3? So pile number 1 is the magical pile. We have got the fairy oracle. We have got the unicorn oracle. And we have got the empathic tarot. Is that going to get you to pile number 1? Or will you pick pile number 1 because of the rose quartz crystal? Or the runes? We have the runes of luck and good fortune and the Laguz rune. That's pile 1. Pile 2 is the soul helper oracle with the soul coaching oracle and the season tarot with the wheel of fortune. We've also got the runes of the lotus flower and Jira and the Sunstone crystal, which is all about good luck and fortune. Pile 2. And pile 3 is witch's line. Witch's magic. We have got our beautiful Witch's Litho oracle. We have got Do You Believe in Your Own Magic oracle. And we've got the Witch's Garden tarot. We have got our beautiful Amethyst crystal. And we have got these runes. We have got our faith runes. We've also got the Ura's rune and Dagaz rune. So what would it be? Pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3? So you take your pick. Welcome, pile number 1. So you chose the magical row. Well done, you. And the rose quartz crystal of love, of the heart chakra, of kindness. Okay, so and it is in a heart shape, of course, so it is about love and kindness. It is a very opening rose quartz. It's very opening up the heart chakra. So you chose that. You also chose our runes, which was about good luck and good fortune. So with the horseshoe, and the Laguz rune. Now the Laguz rune, if I could hold it, the Laguz rune is about flow, intuition. It's water. It's also about psychic ability. So it's also the feminine, which is interesting, and growth. So Laguz is a water rune, so it really might be very important for you to tap into your emotions this month coming up. Okay, in fact, you might have to work through a lot of emotions this month. But it's going to be quite fortunate, okay, and lucky for you to do so. So love might be coming into the picture if you are looking for love, if you're manifesting love. That definitely could be what it's all about. But the Laguz rune is the rune of water, of flow. So it's about allowing things to unfold as they should be, not chasing. So your mantra this month, my dears, is I do not chase, I attract. Write it down and be that. If you are somebody that likes to control or likes to chase a little bit, you are not chasing the right type of love, you will find this change in the month of July. If you're being tossed around in the emotional waters of a situation, Laguz invites you and advises you to release your resistance and go with the flow. So whatever this adaptability is key. You have to be adaptable, okay? Continuing to resist your circumstances will only plunge you further into disharmony. We don't want that this month. We want to allow the flow to be fortune. good fortune, good luck. It's going to be lucky. It's going to be something that you will definitely love in your life. Okay, so creativity and growth are further aspects of this rune as well. So sometimes it can mean that you have been hiding or ignoring maybe a creative talent. Perhaps that will be something that will come to light for you this month. So our psychic and intuitive abilities also can play a role in our creativity. So allow for that flow of intuition to come. What is it that is guiding you, pushing you? Look for your signs. Look for your synchronicities. The Laguz rune is a healthy feminine energy. So feminine energy is often about this solar plexus sacral chakra, being in that creativity, the sexuality of feminine energy. Allow that to come to the fore. And that's why I'm saying you do not chase, you attract in this month. So that is a very lovely start. Let's go. Let us go and see what our cards are going to be guiding with this month. We start with our beautiful fairy oracle cards. Very much about nature, and that also brings me to the point of where we have our solar plexus, our sacral chakra, our root chakra, being very grounded, and we can get very grounded in nature. And with summer, of course, as feminine energy, creativity, sexuality, you want to be out, you want to move your body, move your emotion, move your body very much in the month of July. Like that. Okay, guidance please from the fairy oracle, please, for my lovely viewers for the month of July. Anything else? We only got the one card. Interesting. Oh no, we got two more. There we go. All right, beautiful. So the first card, moderation. Exactly what I was saying. If you something you know you shouldn't be eating, try eat mindfully, healthily, looking after yourself this month. Okay, our physical body, our sexuality, our creativity is linked to our physical bodies. So in summer, it's lovely. We want to eat more vegetables. We want to eat more salads. We don't want to eat as much, do we, heavy type foods and things like that. But a little bit of what you fancy is okay, but in moderation. So be very mindful of yourself this month. Precious time. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. So precious time. You are going to embrace a lot more of situations that will be taking place during July, because you are going to appreciate yourself, your feelings, and where you are. So gratitude could be something that would come into play, and abundance. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks. So possibly time could be a mental block for you. It could be about how you've been viewing yourself as well. So make sure you're freeing up any mental blocks this month. It's all a little bit about a mindset. In fairyland and human land, there's enough abundance for everybody. And it's a very magical card because it is the front of the cover. So it's a very important message. Beautiful, abundance. So let us read abundance. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks. The arrival of this fairy tells you abundance is on its way. It could be an unexpected gift or a cash windfall. Again, moderation might come into play all time in either of these circumstances. So take what resonates for you, having patience, enjoying your now. Don't chase, don't go ahead. Remember I said don't chase, you attract. That could be also quite an important message for somebody. Make sure you're in a place of receptivity. So if you are not in the now, if you are rushing ahead of things, you might actually miss a sign. You might miss this incoming abundance in some way. Make sure you're in a place of receptivity, that you believe and know you're worthy to receive abundance. Work on this if you feel it could be an issue for you. By feeling truly worthy, we can be receptive to the flow. Remember the Laguz rune, the flow. So of these blessings and abundance in our lives. Self-worth is key here. All right. So again, moderation, your self-worth could be linked to that. What am I eating? How am I exercising? How am I looking after myself? Yeah. Okay. Very key. The sexuality side of our sacral chakra. That's why I was talking like that. Obviously. So the Fairy of Abundance says there's enough abundance in the universe for everyone. So prepare yourself for this incoming abundance and enjoy. Beautiful. Thank you so much. That's so lovely, fairies. Beautiful. All right. So along with the magic now, we go to our unicorn cards. And let's see the unicorn confirming how we need to be looking after ourselves, believing in our self-worth, and trusting in the process of the abundance that is about to arrive. Be ready for it. Be prepared. Be there. Be in your now, okay? Do not chase, you attract. What can you say? Okay, lovely. We have got cocoon of white light, rest in perfect love, understand oneness. Again, it's about being within yourself holistically, being part of this transformation process. And we have got Stargate of Lyra, expand your causal chakra, enter the unicorn kingdom. Now that is sitting just behind your crown chakra, and that is allowing for the magic of the unicorn to address or come in to what it is that you're going to be doing in the month of July. So that's really lovely. We will ask that question. Let us have a little look. Cocoon of Light number 19. 1 and 9 is 10. And that's about new beginnings, of course, and ending things. And we have got this beautiful butterfly. So you might actually see a beautiful butterfly, and it will be confirmation of this reading. I'm feeling very much the cocoon of white light is very pure, and it's very loving. And it sort of matches with our beautiful rose quartz, our heart chakra, this transformation that is about to come. We've also got the rainbow on here as well, the rainbow colors with the Stargate of Lyra. All right, so cocoon of white light number 19. At its highest 12th dimensional frequency, source love is pure white. It is carried by unicorns. When they connect with you, they bring it down to the vibrational level you are ready for, while reminding you that your essence is divine love. So when you choose this card, your guidance is to ask your unicorn to place you in a bubble of pure white light. White unicorn love is pure and powerful healing force. So we have got love on the table. We know that it is about love, our heart chakra. I spoke about that 11 minutes ago. Magic. And so it is about loving yourself, your worthiness, trusting in this process, the abundance that you are due, and really recognizing this unconditional love for source and for yourself. Okay, being held in perfect love can affect you at the deepest level, for as you rest in it, your consciousness recognizes that everything is love, and that your ego sees situations or relationships through distorted lens. The cocoon of white source light dissolves any feelings you may have of separation and difference, enabling you to merge with the oneness. At a higher spiritual level, you are holding hands in amity and trust with everyone in the whole world. This is one of the most important lessons of your journey to enlightenment and ascension. So this card invites you to give yourself as long as you need to merge into love. Precious time. There is the confirmation. Give it to yourself right now. Okay, see yourself as being worthy of this situation, of this next month, whatever is coming, this abundance that is coming. 40. Lyra is a magnificent cross-shaped stargate between the universe and others. Beyond it lies the unicorn kingdom. Archangel Christiel, the wondrous white angel of peace, overlights it. This card invites you to visit the unicorn kingdom through the stargate of Lyra. Ask your unicorn to take you there, and Archangel Christiel will open the gate for you. When you enter, feel the ocean of tranquility and love as thousands of unicorns surround you, pouring pure white Christ light over you. Wow, incredible. Then they stream light into your third eye and expand it and awaken it to higher possibilities. After this, they illuminate your heart center to open it more fully. So finally, they cleanse and heal you at a soul level before cascading sparkling diamond light and generous blessings over you. Look for a quiet space where you can absorb this. This is also a card of higher service. It invites you to develop your causal chakra above and slightly behind your crown so that it lights up and becomes a portal through which unicorns can enter Earth. To help you, Archangel Christiel will send a finger of his light via the moon to the spiritual center just before the full moon. So his light will be stepped down to a frequency that can accept and will open and activate your personal gateway to the angelic realms. Focus on this transcendent chakra and see it glowing above you like a personal moon so that your unicorns can come through it to Earth. My causal chakra is a unicorn portal. That is amazing. That is beautiful magic. So there we go. Beautiful abundance due to you now. Go with the flow. They told me to look underneath. This card keeps coming out, so go with the flow. Exactly. The Laguz rune said that as well. All right. It is time. Accept what is happening for you. No more fighting anything. Okay. Go with the flow. Do not chase. You attract. All right. So let's ask now with our tarot for confirmation of what is this love all about that is coming. What is this arriving in July for you, please? With the tarot, let's have a little look. What is arriving? Take what resonates, of course, leave what doesn't. But, you know, sometimes when I listen to my pick-a-piles or whatever, I write them down and I can understand things a little bit. And sometimes you forget things, and then when you look back, come across what you've written, it might make a little bit more sense. So take what you feel for pile number one. We have good luck and fortune, so let's see. Let us see what is coming for the month of July, please. What is coming for the month of July? As we go with the flow, we accept our transformation as it is. We do not chase, we attract. Spirit, literally on top of the lucky rune, Two of Cups. There it is. You are calling in love. That is what is coming. Cocoon of white light is unconditional love. Beautiful unconditional love is coming for you. That is so lovely. That is incredibly beautiful. I'll read that anyway to us. I love the way that the two of them are just standing there with each holding their own cups and looking up. And you've got this lion with this sword with the kundalini snake going up. And the lion's also got wings, the lion head. So this is very beautiful, divinely guided, worked on. Anything else, please, spirits? Okay. Oh, righty. Anything else? Okay, there we go. All right, let us have a look. We've got two down on the floor. I'm going to go with these two first because they came out. We have got the King of Cups. And we have got the Nine of Wands in reverse. And this came out on top of abundance and moderation. And it's interesting how I've put these two. Moderation almost doesn't mean like abundance. But what I mean is when you get an abundance of something, sometimes maybe, you know, you might overeat or you might overspend or you might overthink or, yeah. It's about keeping yourself grounded. This card is very green. very grounded energy, earth energy, okay? So we have got the King of Cups. The King of Cups is all about emotion, okay? And he's sitting there on his throne, surrounded by water, all right? So very emotional, very strong, very, very empowered, emotional, empowerment. And again, it came out on top of abundance and moderation. So it's about this emotion of something that perhaps you've been battling and working hard with. 9 of Wands is in reverse. So let us read that. Okay, hang on. I'm going to read the 2 of Cups first. Forgot about that. So our lovely little 2 of Cups, partnership or a mutual relationship is coming. And it's the 2 of Cups symbolizes harmony, partnership, and mutual understanding. It reflects balance, emotional exchange, and connection. Okay? So a mutually beneficial relationship is here or on its way. You will push each other to reach new heights. This card signifies a strong, synergistic relationship on an emotional and philosophical level. It can be romantic, platonic, or business orientated. So take what resonates, okay? But of course, you know, we did have our rose quartz and we were talking about our hearts. So I feel like it could be very much, and it depends on what you're calling in, you know. Even if you are in a romantic relationship, I'm feeling the strengthening of that as well. So the 9, especially as we've got our beautiful King of Cups, which is all about emotion. We've got more cups. Yeah, balanced emotion and mindfulness, which is something we did read about. So being very mindful in moderation. Okay, mindfulness. The King of Cups represents emotional balance, wisdom, and a supportive leadership. He symbolizes calm, guidance, and stability. You or a person in your life has built a balance between logic and emotion. Self-aware, they are mindful of those around them when taking action. The relationship is full of emotional maturity and respect. Work through issues while remaining considerate of other people's feelings. Career, bring both raw intellect and emotional intelligence to the workplace. Make logical decisions while still appealing to other people's emotions. Because we have the 9 of Wands with that. Oh, where's my wands? Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, overcoming this sort of battle, but in reverse, it's about giving up. Maybe a little bit about stubbornness. So whatever this person or you are about to recognize in July, okay, make sure you understand that it is about time you expand, you go with the flow, you allow this 2 of Cups energy to take you where it needs to be. You may be ready to throw in the towel. Don't give up, okay? Keep pushing, keep going. Don't give up. Abundance is on its way, okay? That's where it came out on top of. So don't give up. We also have these 3 cards that came out and on top of Go With The Flow. We have the Star card. Go with the flow, all right? Some wish fulfillment is about to happen for you. In the Go With The Flow card, we've got the rainbow. We have another rainbow here with the Stargate of Lyra. And we had luck on the room. So a lot of luck on the table. A lot of luck for you in July. Blessings. We've also got the Page of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands in reverse. So when we look at our Page of Pentacles, it's often about a bit of a stability, a bit of offer. Pages can be younger people that can come in. In reverse, we will read because we have got the Star card. And we've also got the 7 of Wands in reverse. So let's give that a little look. When we look at our star, it is about, the star represents hope, inspiration, renewal, and spiritual clarity. So hope and faith and renewal, all right? You may have recently gone through a tough time. Would that have been the tough time? The star is here to inspire hope, renew your energy, heal, and have faith in the future. Absolutely. I've literally, as you know, been going through a dark night of the soul, 10 days of it, and this has come out many times in the readings. It's about going with the flow. So you would have been feeling this. Keep going. Don't give up. Okay, don't give up. Abundance is on its way. You know, you've got this emotional balance. Or this person that you are about to meet that is going to come into your life as unconditional love will give you emotional balance. Strong emotional balance. So don't give up. Let's have a look at our Page of Pentacles. So our Page of Pentacles means setbacks, delays, when it's in a reversed situation. Things may not have progressed as you desired. So you could be procrastinating in some way. And the Seven of Wands is with it in reverse as well. So let's just see what that says. Seven of Wands. That's swords. Challenges you're facing may leave you feeling defensive, overwhelmed, or defeated. Keep calm. Ignore the hate and stay true to your path. So stay true to your path. Go with the flow. All right. So you do not need to think about when it's relationship, stability, security, and trust are hallmarks of a relationship. But in a reverse, you may have to revise your blueprint to push through. All right. In some way. All right. Because we have got the star, hope, renewal. I think you're doing that already. And I think maybe July will just keep that energy going forward for you. Now, on top of Stargate of Lyra and Precious Time, we have the High Priestess. So this is about intuition, this higher level of knowing. And of course, this is about the causal chakra. So opening up that causal chakra right now and allowing that magic, that knowing, those downloads, that intuition to really come in. All right. With the Three of Wands, it's something that you have been manifesting, wanting, calling in. Your ships are about to arrive, my friend. That is so beautiful. What a beautiful reading for July. So July is going to be very special for you. Very special indeed. Very special. I'm going to ask, let's ask what the situation might be. Well, we kind of know, don't we? No, let's not ask situation. I'm telling you what I'm going to get. Let's have a little look at these little cards. For July, Two of Cups, motion. There's definitely emotion. Something you've been really wanting and wishing for. But it's a renewal. There's hope for it now. Okay, let's have a little look. July for us, please. What can we expect? Wisdom. Use your wisdom wisely, I'm hearing. Remember I said you don't chase, you attract. Sometimes it takes a lot of wisdom to understand that you don't need to push forward. You just surrender and go with the flow. Understand that this will change. Strength as well, okay? Lots of strength and wisdom needed as you go through July. Something about home. Now, you could be moving home, or you could be replenishing. Why am I saying replenishing your home? But it fell out on top of the star card, which is about hope and renewal. And sometimes this home, because it's sort of hanging on a branch from a tree, I almost feel like it's a bit of a sanctuary thing. It's about, developing and building something. So, using wisdom and strength, you are developing a new foundation, a new home, a new place to be. That is something in July. And it could be because love will come into your picture with the Two of Cups, with this person, with the King of Cups, with the emotion and stability that he presents. It's a very strong, balanced emotion. And it's quite interesting because this home is sort of hanging on a branch. So it kind of needs a bit of balance. There's patience here. And interesting, this came out on top of the Three of Wands. And I think you've been waiting for this for a while. So July is going to definitely come about with something you've been very patient for. And good vibes. Good vibes came out on top of moderation. So yeah, but it's going to make you very happy. And bamboo, if you think about bamboo, it grows. It's quite prolific, isn't it? It grows really quickly. So allow for the enjoyment of everything. Let yourself enjoy it. Stay grounded. You know, understand you don't need to overthink things. You don't overspend things. You can take your time, precious time. Yeah, it's about that. Okay, for July. That's lovely. That is lovely. Let us get ourselves a magic angel number to finish off. Please finish off with a number. There it is. Okay. Interesting. 0303, taking chances. Success, knowledge, friendship, impatient, freedom. So when chances present themselves, seize them and do something out of the ordinary, whether in your professional or personal life. You will find success by welcoming creative impulses and having faith in your own abilities. Trust in change, in chance. No, in change. No, in chance. Trust in chance. I kept saying change. I don't know why. But anyway, take both. And take risks on opportunities that could change your life for the better. There it is. Very beautiful. So when this presents to itself, you will know. Just have this hope renewal. It might take a bit of strength, but you've had the patience for it. You've won the battle. You've done the battle, I'm hearing. Remember, the Nine of Wands is about doing the battle. You walked through that. So it is your time. It is your time. And, you know, you've had patience for this. So take what resonates. Go with the flow. Let it happen for you as it's meant to happen. As it's meant to come out. Take your chances. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, pile number 1. Enjoy July. Let me know in the comments. Love to hear from you. If something resonates, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye. Welcome, welcome, pile number 2. What did you choose today? Oh, let me just push this down a little bit. So you chose our Soul Helper pile. With the soul coaching and with the Wheel of the Year Tarot as well. And you also chose our beautiful rune with the lotus flower on. And we know the lotus flower seeds and grows at the same time, which is very prevalent for summer. Comes out of murky waters, faces the sun. And at the minute, we're in the harvest season of summer, and we could do a second harvest. So there may be something you might be working on during the month of July, ready for the seeding and blooming of your harvest. So it also came out with the magical rune of Jira. Now, Jira is known as the harvest rune. It's also reward. It was also about fruition and maybe natural cycles. And as I said, we're in that summer months now. So in July, your July predictions is all about the harvest. What is it that you have been seeding? I'm hearing plowing. So I think that's something that maybe you've been doing a lot of, maybe a lot of work on yourself. But Jira is the rune of harvest. Similar to the neo-pagan concept of the Wheel of the Year. And it's interesting how we have got our beautiful Wheel of the Year Tarot that's come alongside this on this magical pile number 2. A seed planted in spring must be given time to grow, and the resulting plant can only be harvested in its proper time. So there's a message here for you for July. So plowing, you may still need to do a bit of plowing, or you need to stop plowing. We'll find out what our guidance will be saying. But provided you have put the necessary work into preparing the soil, tending the crops, and reaping the harvest, Jira indicates that your efforts will be successful. It's also then about patience, because growth can take time. So you might have had to have a little bit of patience coming up in the month of July, or up until this point. And I heard about the plowing, so it could be that you can, you've been plowing and plowing and plowing, and you're not seeing any results, and that is something that has become a bit of a frustration for you. But let's see what our guidance is going to be. We've also got the Sunstone, and the Sunstone is the stone of summer, and it's also about harvest. It's also about luck and good fortune. It brings in, when you think about harvests often are about reaping what you've sowed, and so there's a reward there as well. So that's what the Sunstone is all about as well. Okay, so let us have a little look. What is the soul helper guidance for us today? And what I like about these beautiful cards as well, they will give us the elements as well that we can absolutely use in July as guidance and help. One of the tools, whatever it might be, that we might need to focus in on as we go forward. So soul helper, what is our guidance, please, for July for my beautiful collective? What is the guidance from the Soul Helper Oracle, please? I'm having trouble with these cards lately with the shuffling. I'm not sure what it is, but they seem to be a bit stuck. I feel like I'm plowing through my cards right now. Okay, release your creative energies. There we go. Release your creative energies. That's probably why you're feeling a bit stuck. Maybe you need to step back. Sometimes, what did I just hear? See the bigger picture. See the wood for the trees. That's what I just heard. And I guess she's sitting on a tree trunk that has sort of fallen down. And interesting, I was sitting on exactly a similar situation the other night in the river. So make use of them in your life, your creative energies right now. Okay. Anything else, please? That's it. Okay. Thank you. Okay, and we have got feel the power of your blood and your ancestors. You are not alone. And it is a number 10, which is all about new beginnings. This is a number 7, and this is all about number 7 is often the message from the angels. It's from source. She is sitting there and she's playing a musical instrument. So this always makes me feel like music heals the soul, but also music will bring messages. And so you might be getting a bit of musical creativity as well. So maybe you need to be writing, rhyming, listening to music, writing out words. And I'll tell you what I've been doing lately. There's a particular TikTok page that comes up, and I've been really resonating with the words of the music that they're playing on it, and I'm writing these words down and I'm reading them to myself, and they're really meaning something to me. So see how that sort of feels. Feel the power of your blood and your ancestors. It's quite fiery energy, quite strong, beautiful energy, and she's almost like sort of opening up her palm and allowing for that the freedom of expression, the freedom to go forward. And the Sunstone is all about fire, and it just reminds about summer, and sun is fire. It's got that heat. It's a masculine energy, and that's what this card is kind of saying to me right now. So let us read number 7 first of all. There is a magical flow of creativity in all of us. It is unique and feels different for each individual. How these energies express themselves varies from person to person and situation to situation. So remember your childhood and the games you used to play. You were in touch with the imaginative side of your character. Do not use your creative powers in the hope of achieving recognition and fame, since they will simply flow away from you and into others instead. The reason you have drawn this card is to help you release your creativity and to use these energies for yourself. Repressing them will only lead to their gathering and manifesting as blockages in your energy system, making you feel at odds with the world and discontent. Creative energies need to flow, so give them room to do so and make the most of them. Dance, paint, or sing. Do not waste this gift. It will inspire and raise you to levels of which others can only dare to dream. Devote yourself entirely to your creativity. In such moments, you can be very close to the divine source and feel its internal love within you. Whatever kind of work you do, find some time to be creative now. This is of great importance for your soul path and will bring you healing and peace. So strong message for you in July. The power animal of this is hawk. Your herbal essential oil is grapefruit. Your healing crystal is a cat's eye or a tiger's eye, and the number is 7. So those 3 things, your helpers for the next 21 days. A hawk, you might see a hawk and it will confirm to you in the month of July. You might also see a tiger, cat's eye, red tiger's eye. Interesting, it says red tiger's eye, and we've got this red card that's sitting next to number 10. An old saying describes an unshakable bond when it tells us that blood is thicker than water. You have drawn this card in order to remember your ancestors. They are not merely an unwavering source of strength, playing a key part in your destiny, but also a great source of knowledge and wisdom. You are connected to all of your ancestors through your blood. Feel it pulsing in your veins. Do not disown them, but instead walk in their footsteps. Honor and respect your roots. So root chakra, very important as well. Being really grounded. And so going out into nature, like I said, I sat on a tree in the river with my feet in the water, going with the flow of the water. So go into nature and ground yourself. The ranks of your ancestors include priests and priestesses, shamans, healers, holy women. Listen out for them. Be attuned to them. Someone is calling your name. Try to establish a link with this realm and accept the blessing that comes from within it. Sensing what your ancestors wish to teach you. You are not alone. Your power animal is a jaguar. Your herbal essential oil is a magnolia blossom. Your healing crystal is garnet, and your number is number 1. Okay, so take what resonates. That is our start to pile number 2. And interesting, only 2 cards came out. So very on point, very big confirmation for the month of July. It's about releasing that creativity within you. Your ancestors will be helping you with this. Allow that creativity to come through. Get grounded. Get into nature. Okay? But often when we get grounded, we are in nature, we do often we can listen. We stop, don't we? We relax. We stop. We have got opening at the bottom of the pile. Number 35. There is the opening I talked about, the lotus flower. Okay, so that's confirmation. We have got 2 cards that have come out. Ooh. Peace. Again, lotus flowers. Cherry blossoms. Peace and balance. Okay, so very much speaks to nature, very much speaks to peace, balance. I mean, she's sitting on a tree trunk there. Okay, so very strong indication, and strength. Now that really reminds me, dragon energy, the red energy, phoenix rising, that type of feel. The strength, okay, of the soul coaching card here, coming out and guiding you, supporting you, protecting you, I'm hearing. So really allow for that to happen. That's beautiful. I just want to go back. I'm just being told to go back to Jira. Reward fertility and growth. I just saw something. Celebrate your good fortune, appreciate the joys of your current circumstance, and strengthen your hopes and plans for the future. Okay, so strength for your future is coming, but it's coming in a quite a calming, peaceful, loving way. I'm hearing in July. That's so lovely. And this lotus opening, okay, with our lotus rune. So beautiful card. And we've got joy. So that's a lovely, very lovely energy. Beautiful energy, beautiful energy. Okay, so let's see if we can get a little bit more detail before my battery goes flat. Ready for the month of July. What can you tell us as guidance? What is to come? This beautiful peace, creative energies. What is this all about? Oof. Don't know what these cards are doing. We've got the Knight of Swords. Something fast, something very fast is coming in. And the Knight of Swords often is logic as well. Very logical. I'm hearing fated. I don't know why I'm hearing fated. That's far too many. Far too many. My phone will definitely go flat. We have got, oh, how beautiful is this? This is incredible. We've got the Seven of Chalices. Look at her with her transformation with her butterfly. That is so gorgeous, and all the beautiful flowers, purple flowers, intuition. Wow, we have Judgment. Okay, Judgment. So we have got our beautiful Knight of Swords. Okay, he was coming in a reverse, so we'll have a little look at it. We have got over here on top of release your creative energies. We have got the Moon in reverse, and we've got Eight of Wands. Interesting, because this bird is coming in, the hawk, and we have got the hawk with the release of your creative energies. Okay, and it's flying in with a message. Okay, so as I said, with music you might sign synchronicities, messages. And we have got the Moon, but that is in reverse. So we'll have a little look at that. We've also got, oh, how beautiful, the Ten of Pentacles on top of this Peace card. I mean, it's, you know, really beautiful, stable, fortunate energy, beautiful energy. Okay, let's have a little read of this then. So let's start with our Knight of Swords. Our Knight of Swords, the courageous warrior. It's audacity, dexterity, and courage. But in reverse, it's a bit about conflict. So it's interesting how it came over here, and it sort of sat on the Strength card. So there might be a little bit of a moment or something in July where something is going to present itself, and it's going to take a little bit of strength from yourself to overcome the conflict. But we did have Judgment, so you will overcome it. It might already have happened, or it might be playing out as we go into July after this full moon. Could be something you might have to release because of a conflict come the full moon, I'm hearing. So Judgment, Judgment. The path towards the light, overcoming the past. Yeah, exactly. Rebirth, a reawakening, positive events, renewal, the end of suffering. So there it is very clearly. Renewal. That's what we were talking about. Okay, with Jira, harvest season, renewal. Something is opening. You're following this light, just like the lotus flower does with the sun. Okay, and the Seven of Chalices is here. Where's the chalices? The flight of the butterfly, fantasy, illusion, vivid imagination, and vision. So it's something you've been imagining, wanting, you know, your ancestors have been guiding you towards it. It's definitely something that you are ready for in July now, okay? Because the Eight of Wands, of course, the Eight of Wands, where are you? The Eight of Wands is the message from the heavens, direct communication. Yeah. So something about a message from the heavens. Remember I said to you, you'll get messages, signs, synchronicities, communication from spirit showing you what to do. Okay, and for me, when a moon is in reverse, it's almost like things are becoming clear. You will be very, very clear on what it is. Maybe this Knight of Swords conflict will clear something up for you. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but often that happens. So take what resonates. Okay, the moon, mystery, intuition, imagination. But when it's in reverse, it's about illusions, secrets unveiled. So I think something is going to come to light. But it's going to be very peaceful. It's going to be very open. It's going to be very fortunate for you with this 10 of Pentacles. Swords, 10. Wealth, solid foundation, prosperity, achieving material security. So it's going to be very fortunate for you, but it's going to bring about peace, joy. It's opening up something for you. You're going to see the light. You're going to understand this. It could be something that you will be creating that's going to bring this about. And maybe you have started to think about it, but Spirit in July will give you much more detail. Much more detail. Right then, let's us have a look and see if we can find out what this is. I'm going to go with the situation cards. They keep calling me. Let's see. Let's see if we can find out with the situation. What is this all about? No, they don't want me to use this. I'm going with cosmic. I'm going with the purple cards. Okay, so what is this great fortune? What's this situation, this blessing that is happening, this message? Please, Spirit, for July, for July. Okay, something about luck is on your side. Okay, with the lady beetle. Something about an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but it could be, oh, look at that, the 9 of Cups, it's wish fulfillment. Okay, and I'm not sure. It's something to do with divorce, experiencing a breakup of in some way. Maybe that's what this conflict was all about. But it's going to come around to be lucky for you with the Judgment card. You'll see the light. You'll know that this is meant to be. And it could be because of your creativity that you actually get to grips with it. Take what resonates, but it's definitely about a breakup of something. Maybe this is what you need to release now coming in the full moon. It might not be a literal divorce, but it could be about leaving something behind because you see the light, you see the clarity. You could be an earth sign, or it could be with somebody that is an earth sign that you then are going to have this great fortune with. It could be a partnership in some way that is going to bring about this joy and peace, and it's going to bring a lot of luck. But you are going to get the message, the communication about it, and that will happen in July. Right, let us see with final card being our number, our angel number guidance card. Let's go. What is our angel number for the month of July? Oh my goodness me. We have got 999, release. There it is. Balance, finances, success, wealth. Your current circumstances are ending. Divorce. Yeah. You might take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? How can you make room for that? And that is for July. That is what you're going to undertake in July. There's a swift action to do with something, and interesting, it did come out on top of our Knight of Swords. Swift action, okay, which is wealth. affection. So you will enter a time of expansion. Something is opening for you, expanding. Your ancestors have a lot to do with this, I'm hearing. Okay, you're going to see this light. Your finances will miraculously improve. 222, as I said that on the clock. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. So finances and a person. So if it's love and money you're calling in, my friend, July is going to be very lucky for you. Fortunate, luck, happiness, okay? And alignment, 222. Look at that, and I just said it was on the clock. There it is on the card. Fantastic. Connections, friendships, there it is. Romantic relationships. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. So creativity makes you happy, do it. Your enthusiasm of what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Big message for you in July. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. How amazing. So you'll leave something behind. You'll get that clarity. You'll know what this is very clearly. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. I'll just look at the 9 of Cups in this book because it's always interesting. Yeah, physical being, joy, material success, affluence, harmony, abundance. And we had abundance. You know, it's so clear that this is what is coming for you in the month of July. So I wish you a beautiful month of July. Enjoy every moment. Enjoy it. Take it on board. Follow that music. Follow that creativity. Enjoy it. And take swift action when it appears. I'll speak to you again soon. Thank you for letting me do this for you. Take care. Bye-bye. Welcome, pile number 3. Well, you chose the pile that is to do with the witch's magic. Witch magic coming to a full moon. You know what is going on. I can just tip this a little bit so you can actually see the cards. Right. So we have got which is our oracle, Litho Oracle. We've also got Do You Believe in Your Own Magic, and we have got the Witch's Garden Tarot. So all very good, ready for pile number 3. Now you might have chosen the pile because of the fact it is number 3, and 3 is the Witch's magic number. Everything in 3s, of course, mind, body, soul, always very important. So power of 3. We have 3 piles, so that's also good. We also got 3 runes out, which was very significant. We have our beautiful rune of faith. It looks like more like an anchor, the anchor symbol, okay, but it is about having that faith. We have the rune Uruz. Okay, the Uruz rune. Now the Uruz rune is about strength. It's about health, power, energy. Also about creative force. So July, what is July going to be giving you? What is your July predictions, really? So a lot of health, maybe something to do with health. Take what resonates. But also about strength, having the strength to overcome something, strength to change something, I'm hearing. So that could be very important for you, because we've also got the Dagaz rune. And Dagaz rune is about, there it is there, the success, hope. A breakthrough. It's also about transformation, and we are literally in that situation right now in terms of the energy. We have a full moon. Full moons are all about transformation, but they can equally be about release as well. So Dagaz is the rune of daylight, is considered considered a very beneficial sign in any reading. Okay, so Daggers is associated with the contrasting blessing of midsummer. So July is that midsummer point as well. You are encouraged to remain optimistic, to keep your focus on the light as positive new developments unfold. You may experience an unexpected successful outcome of a problem or a project that you've been working on. And with Uruz being the rune of strength and power, it's also about physical strength, but emotional and spiritual strength. So overcoming something very prevalent for you for July. Ooh, that's really interesting. Now, we've also got the crystal, which is the crystal of the amethyst crystal. So amethyst is about intuition, our third eye chakra. And of course, these cards are purple as well, with butterflies, which is about transformation. So it's all linking in, making it very real for you. And you might have just gone with what you were feeling and you ended up on pile 3. And now you're starting to think, this is very interesting, because this is how I really am feeling. The Uruz rune, of course, is about bringing new circumstances and situations into your experience. Strengthen and focus personal will harness the energy of sudden change to your advantage, healing on all levels, and a deeper understanding of yourself and underlying motives. Right? So beautiful, transformative energy, understanding that it is about time, that things are going to be changing for you. We have a breakthrough, we have transformation ready for you for July. Okay, so have that faith and believe and trust in your transformation. So let's see what the guidance is for you for July from the Witch's Litho Oracle. Oh, there's one book. Just want to make sure I've got my book ready for you, which I should have done and I didn't do. There it is. Okay. Good. Okay. Right. Spirits, thank you very much for the guidance. Let's do it. What is coming for you for July, for my network? What is July guiding us? Money magic. Woohoo! It is in limiting beliefs that magic goes to die. Right, so no more limiting beliefs. I'm hearing self-limiting beliefs, but this is an interesting one. Number 25. 25, of course, is 7, which is a very strong spiritual message. So we can take that as almost the significator for you. Now there's breakthrough, there's transformation, there's change that is coming according to the runes. Lemonade, interesting, 2-2, balance, harmony. Make the most of your situation by opening your mind to new possibilities. And what's the true saying? Out of lemons you can make lemonade. So maybe that's the breakthrough that you that the runes have been talking about. We have roses as well. The soft petal felt upon your flesh is ready to release her thorns. Number 30. So they could be something to do with a relationship. Red roses, of course, are about love. Okay, and again, this is 30, which is the power of 3. So also we have got wand making, number 43, another 7. So 7, 7, very good. Double 7, double 2, number 3. With a flick of focus, you will come to see a vision realized. So very quickly, this vision of yours, something that this breakthrough is talking about, is going to be very quick. It's going to be in the month of July. And you are going to literally recognize it for what it is straight away, because you have been waiting for it, because you have been asking for it, I'm hearing. So beautiful. You've had faith in this. All right. Intuitively, you've known about it with the amethyst. You've known about this. So let's go to number 25 first. money magic. Keywords is wealth consciousness. Litha is all about abundance and growth, making it an excellent time to work on wealth consciousness. To have a healthy attitude towards wealth means knowing there's enough to go around for everyone. The universe and everything in it is unlimited. There is no end to the prosperity you can experience. Every person has the ability to be very affluent if their consciousness is tuned into the vibration of wealth. How do you know if you have a strong wealth mindset? If your response to your potential to be prosperous was "I doubt it," then you are sabotaging your ability to manifest an increase in finances. You can never manifest something if you don't believe you can. And this card has appeared to you because it's time to do the work needed to eliminate self-sabotaging beliefs about finances. Interesting. So this breakthrough is very important for you. There are common beliefs about money being evil, that people who are bad people. With just a little bit of research, I guarantee you can find someone who has similar circumstances to you, yet is living the life of their dreams. So it may indicate this card is nearly always about money. All right. So it may, but when it appears in a love reading, it can mean your financial situation plays a significant part in your relationships. And interesting how we have this card on the table. So I think this is something you will be very, very focused on in July. Okay. I want to go to this 30, this roses, because I think there's a very strong message for number 3 here. Power of 3, divine love, lasting relationships and supports. Few symbols represent love more than the rose. Its delicate petals and pretty shades meet prickly thorns and sturdy stems, much like love in the real sense. A rose's beauty intertwining with the occasional pain, all in an enduring dance of sharing your life with another. Roses in your spread symbolize an eternal love that has the potential to stand the test of time. It's the kind of love that reinvents itself, like a rose turning into a dried flower and expressing its beauty in a completely new way. If you are in a relationship, your partner is reliable and prefers to express himself in practical ways rather than grand romantic gestures. I've just heard proposals. Oh my goodness. So maybe that's the breakthrough. That's very interesting. Yeah. If you're seeking love, this card reminds you to consider someone who may not be the most attractive or interesting, but will have a soft place for you to land and rest your head through the good times and bads. And it's on page 109, and 109 is 10, so new beginning. So there's a new beginning here, definitely with love, but finances will play a role in this. If your reading is about someone outside of a romantic relationship, receiving this card is confirmation of their devotion to you, or a sign that they are okay and you don't have to worry about them. They will find the help and support they need. So maybe it's the financial help that they might need, this breakthrough, this progress. Okay, so that is a very, very clear message for July, for pile number 3, 43. I just want to see what that's all about. Wand making, creation, directing energy and manifestation. So receiving this card is your encouragement to hold this vision and direct all your energy towards the goals, but keep your mind and eyes open. As you focus your intention on manifesting your dreams, you'll find that the right opportunities and people will connect with your energy. There it is. Okay, lemons, lemonade. Okay. You'll connect with your energy, offering exactly what you need to get ahead. The last meaning of this card is that you are creating a stable position for yourself, and the foundations are being laid for what will likely be a great success. Your confidence is growing, and with it your momentum. Keep up the good work with your dreams front and center. Beautiful card. So there we are, confirmation of what the runes were saying as well. Let us now get our do you believe in your magic cards as confirmation, as a bit more information about this love and money. Love and money. Okay, trusting this process, this breakthrough that's going to come. You know, something that I'm hearing, something that you thought was just lemons, in other words, wasn't going to amount to much, suddenly becomes beautiful lemonade. That is beautiful. Because of the roses, I feel the word beautiful needs to be there as well. Okay, yeah, flower. Be honest with yourself. Now, what I'm hearing with that, very interesting, and it's a number 17 as well. Be honest with yourself. Do you still want this? Because something that you thought was lemons, if it comes up and you think, this is actually not what I thought it was, you can see the surprise on her face. So be very honest with yourself. I love this card because it's almost like she's sort of sinking into him as if to say, thank goodness, I just didn't realize. I just love that. And the fact that the butterfly is overhead is that sort of almost this transformation. Homeward, take yourself out on a date. So this is this sort of vision, isn't it, of what it is that you want. It's almost framed, this beauty. Take yourself outside. Take yourself to a place where you want to be, okay? Come home to yourself as well. So being very open and honest with yourself. Maybe you need to write it out. Maybe you need to speak the words. Maybe you need to write the story. And finally, swim away from the situation. Oh, right then. So you might have swum away from the situation. You might feel like you need to still swim away from the situation. I think it's about really recognizing, do you still want it? Is this something that you still want? Because this focus will come to see a vision that is realized. And is it actually still what you want? I think that's going to be your big question in July. Definitely. I still feel that very strongly. Number 32, escapist. I'm actually going to read something as well, actually, first of all. I want to read Believe in Your Own Magic, number 35. Shark. Think of this as the Lover's reverse from traditional tarot. You've been hanging around a bloodthirsty shark and they've hurt you before. This could refer to a lover or it could refer to another loved one, such as a friend or a family member. To put it simply, you deserve better treatment and you're never going to find it with them. Leave now. Situations like this often grow so dire that you no longer feel safe swimming away. So you need to be coming back to yourself about this. You know, there's a breakthrough. There's something that's going to be honest. You might have a choice in love, I'm hearing as well. Taking yourself out on this date, 42. Slow down. It's time to press pause and contemplate before the next leg of your journey. It's in those solitary, introspective moments where we learn the most interesting and eye-opening things about ourselves. So being honest with ourselves. We do ourselves a major disservice when we aren't truthful with ourselves. There's something you know to be true, yet you continue to ignore it. Lying to yourself may feel the easiest thing to do, but things have changed. It's time for you to face reality, even if it makes you uncomfortable. No matter the outcome, it won't be nearly as bad as you think. 1-1 on the clock. So I think July is going to be an eye-opener about something that you have definitely been holding on to. Definitely that you haven't been seeing correctly. Let's see if we can get a bit more detail from our tarot. July, please. Confirming this. What is this? Judgment in reverse. Okay, sorry. I was talking away to myself. So the cards have come out and we have got on the bottom of the deck the King of Cups. So the King of Cups sits there on his throne holding his cup of love. He is all about emotion, support, stability, emotion. Okay, so there is an emotional value right now that you have got coming up in July to do with yourself. Releasing, walking away from something that no longer serves you. Now, when we think about this limiting beliefs that magic goes to die, when we think about self, I feel like you've been working on that. You've been working on yourself. I'm talking away to myself again. What is this? Mercury retrograde only starting tomorrow. Right, I don't know where I got to, but we've got Hierophant in reverse and we've got the Queen of Swords, the strong queen, listening to her intuition. Her sword is down, so she's really focusing in on what she knows to be true, her intuition, her inner self, because it came out on top of this card, Lemonade. Make the most of your situation by opening your mind to new possibilities. So that's exactly what this card, the Queen of Swords, is depicting. She is opening her mind to the messages, to new possibilities. Okay, very strongly. We've also got the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups, you can see here, it's about community, celebration, friendships, you know, being out and about and that sort of thing. And it's sat here on top of the Take Yourself Out on a Date card. In other words, get yourself out and about. Be open and honest to this, because this is where you might meet somebody new. Remember I said to you, I feel like there could be another love interest that might come around. Or it might re-spark a love situation that you have already got. Something that you perhaps wanted to swim away from, but it's changing, okay? We've also got Judgment in reverse. And we have got the Five of Cups in reverse. And the Five of Cups has come out on top of be honest with yourself. So, and one making. With a flick of focus, you'll come to see a vision realized. And I feel like this Judgment card is going to talk about something like that. So, let us now see what the story is. Okay, so first of all, the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. Missing out on an earthly pleasure. Pleasure in one's own company. Loyalty. Taking time to savor the finer things. Quality. The manifestation of what was always yours. And what is so interesting, it sits on top of the Money Magic card. Okay. And you can see here again three women close together, almost like a power scenario, okay? And it's almost like it's supporting this idea of you swimming away from something that is, you know, a situation you do not need. You've got support. You have got this in you, okay? You're sitting there with the hawk, orchestral on your arm. This is your intuition. This is your guidance. This is your vision, a higher vision. Often we see that with this bird, the bird of prey, because they can see right up above. And you've worked really hard to get where you were, and you're in this abundant state, okay? So it's about abundance. Okay. We've also got the Hierophant, which is a major arcana card, but it is in reverse. And the Hierophant is always known as a bit of the advisor, uncovers more, again, about intuition. But in the reversal, it is about being a little bit shallow and deceptive, absent and irresponsible. And I feel like that is this situation. Whoever this is, you know, will resonate with you, and it can do with money, be something that, you know, you thought it was just lemons. It's just not going to amount to anything. But you turned it into lemonade for yourself in the sense that you turned this concept, this love, whatever it is for you, into what you need it to be. And this is why you have this sort of celebration, and it's taken you to yourself. You've worked on yourself. You're looking after yourself, but you've got to be honest with yourself. So we'll get to that. But it is really important that you recognize this scenario, okay? And the Hierophant in reverse is about absent and irresponsible. So if we had to ask the question, what do we need to learn from this Hierophant in reverse, from this situation? Let's pull another card. We have a feather that decided to come out with us. Let's ask the Hierophant in reverse. What do we need to learn? What is the lesson here? So the lesson here, we have two cards, both of them in the Four of Cups and the Two of Swords. Okay, both of them in reverse. So the Two of Swords in reverse is about mental turmoil, confusion, and it kind of feels a bit like lemons, doesn't it? Relying too much on advice from others, the risks arising from letting others determine what is best for you. And if you consider that the Hierophant in its upright is the advisor, people, look, the children have gone to the Hierophant for help, for whatever it might be, for direction, and it's in the reversal. So something here made you feel like this was lemonade, lemons instead of lemonade. But you kind of, I feel like you are now seeing it very differently with the Queen of Swords. The Four of Cups in reverse, it's about a surprise and fun things. But when we see it in a reversal, it is blockage, emotional blockage. Seek help, take advice, and balance emotional issues. So again, the advisor was in reverse. So whoever gave you advice, okay, really didn't give you good advice. You still need to seek and take advice. And I think maybe this is why Spirit is saying in July, you know this, you have got this, you can take your own advice, okay? You are a Queen of Swords. You can make lemonade out of the lemons. So the situation, okay, you do have everything you need to be able to do this, to be able to make this change. Take yourself out, meet new people, do what it means. Because this possibility of the roses could bring in a very different approach to love. But you have to be honest with yourself. And it could be because often this Two of Swords kind of feels like a crossroads sometimes, and you have choices to make. And you can't really see what is about to happen. So it could, I'm just taking what resonates. It could be being honest with yourself. You meet somebody that you might think perfect, or this situation over here, I can see it very differently. I can change it. I can definitely help myself. I have what I need. It will give me what I want. But it's about being honest with yourself. It could be that this situation will help you see, because you've been honest with yourself enough to take yourself out on a date, to spend the time on this. And maybe this is what you're going to be doing in July, or you've already begun to do it, because we have Judgment, and Judgment I think was also in reverse. Was it? I can't remember. It's on upright here, but I thought it was. The Judgment card is revolution, is freeing. But again, it's a refusal to listen, abandoning hopes and dreams, if it was in the reverse. If it wasn't, it's born again into yourself, ecstasy, heeding the call, a message. Okay, I can't remember because something fell and I might have picked it up. But basically, I'm feeling like there is this two situation. Depending on what this is, it will resonate with you. Did you fail to listen? Or because you have listened, you've heeded the call, what you heard wasn't right, what was the situation, and you can make this change yourself. Okay, the Four of Cups is in reverse. No, it's the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is very traditionally about sort of walking away from something, you know, but in a reverse, it's all patterns are released. I feel like you've done this. You've been honest with yourself. Wand making, you flick of this focus. This is what's going to happen for you in July. Okay, and you are literally going to change, letting go of what does not serve your highest purpose. You are going to swim away from the situation that was never good for you. Avoiding emotional pitfalls, being honest with yourself. That's amazing. Real confirmation of what we've got on the table here. Okay, real confirmation. Now, what I want to also get out is I want to get us a number, angel number to confirm and see if we can match a number. You might be seeing numbers. I mean, for guidance, of course, absolutely. You can hear very clearly. We've got very clear. I think, you know, at the end of the day, it's about really having faith in a situation and the process. Being true to who you are, coming back to being honest with yourself and knowing what you want. And you will definitely find that in whatever July is going to bring for you. Okay, let's just see with the angel number. What is this? Confirmation, an angel number, please, for my July for collective. Power number 3 for July. Ah, interesting. There it is. 3333, social skills. So it's hope, it's prosperity, it's enthusiasm, it's success. The problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life, since your luck may be about to change. So take this on board. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. So this is this sort of, and 3s, you know, this is the magic right now. Don't let your ego get the best of you. Okay, stay within yourself very honestly. And then we have got even more magic, 1111. And 111 often is a twin flame connection. It can be a number of marriage. It is definitely wish coming true for you. And it has come out on top of be honest with yourself, and with a flick of focus, you will come to see a vision realized. So you will get this wish come true. Even after all of this upset, every time you took up one of these cups and it's broken, it's just been discarded, and all of this upset, this sort of barren landscape, she is looking out into the guiding light over here, okay, ready to change, to move things, to take things on board again. Being honest with yourself, you're in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experience and new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. There we are, this Roses card. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. So it could be with social skills in a social setting. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. So swim away, release, let this go, whatever the story is, let it go. Stay honest and focused on yourself. And when you get out and about, when you see this breakthrough will come in July, and it'll be what you want it to be. It'll make that lemon scenario into lemonade. So whatever that scenario is, whatever is resonating with you, I'm going to use these cosmic insight cards. Let's ask, okay, happy news, experience. What is this new opportunity? What's this happy news that is coming in July? Oh my God. Interest. Oh, wow. Okay. Anything else? GCM, really? Okay, that's incredible. We've got a lot down here, but I feel this is like quite far away at this time. I'm going to ask for a timing card. Okay. All right. This was quite over there, so I'll go with it. They'll be back. Expect to hear from someone very soon. Okay, it's going to be loving. It's going to be what you want to hear. It's going to be good news, because this is something beginning. This is a new cycle, a new change. Maybe because you swam away, maybe you've already done this side of things, and this is where we're going to wind up. Please take what resonates. It could be a water sign. So, you know, the King of Cups that was on the bottom, it could be indeed him, full of emotion, and it could be your water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Okay, I was just hearing there's something about intimacy here as well. Sexual chemistry, reminiscing. We've also got someone's got an eye on you, someone that's spying on you, maybe following you on social media, watching you, being very, very much, they'll be back, they'll be on their way. Somebody that maybe, when it says they'll be back, I feel like you might know this person already. Take what resonates. Open up your heart this time, okay? Be honest with yourself. Do you want this? Okay? Wish come true. I feel like this is a wish come true for you, so I think you will definitely open up your heart. Now, it could be about pregnancy, literally, okay? That could be the news, all right? You'll find yourself in the right place at the right time. Happy news. So somebody close to you, pregnancy, or yourself, something that you've been waiting for. Please take what resonates. But also this pregnancy card is a rebirth, is a new beginning. There's something that's been seed and growing. Yeah, that's what I feel. And you know, we're in the summer solstice, so please take what resonates with you, for you, and see what will come. Let's ask if we can get a timing. Wouldn't it be funny if it said 9 months? Anyway, when can we expect this wish come true, please, Spirit, for the collective that is watching this, pile number 3, where with this new beginning, when? Give time, it's in the works. Give it time, it's in the works. Oh, the next new moon. So give it time, it's in the works, the next new moon. Okay, it's very soon. July new moon. We've got our full moon to begin July. And we'll have a new moon halfway through. So a few weeks, couple of weeks. Give it time, it's in the works. This is number 1. So 1 week, 1 month. I don't want to say 1 day, but geez, you never know. We've got 1111, so 4 ones. It could mean 4 days, okay, or 4 weeks possibly, but take what you feel, and I hope that that has really given you a bit of inspiration, bit of guidance for July. Thank you for joining pile number 3. Use your intuition, stick with yourself. You know this, whoever you have got coming back, you'll hear from them. I feel like you have swum away from this situation, or you've decided to move on a little bit. Perhaps take yourself out, be yourself, stick with yourself, know what you want, be honest with yourself. You literally are trying new things now. You know, I feel like it's really important that you recognize who you are in the situation. If it's coming back around as a cycle, it's a new cycle. It's not going to repeat. It's a new cycle because of the swim away card and the 2 of Swords in reverse. So it's definitely not going to repeat for you. But you've got this. You've got the abundance now. And this will be, because I like the way it says here, with a flick of focus. It feels like a click of the fingers. So it might really be quite quick. It might be literally, you know, 1 week's time after this full moon. So Hope you enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you again real soon. Bye.